it is really my distinct privilege and honor to host you all here tonight. As we talked about this morning, the employers are so important to the Guard and the reservists, and we obviously cannot do our mission without your support. I know the last 10 plus years has probably been trying to some of you at times, as you were notified about by your employers upcoming deployments. Some of those have been shorter in length, and some have been pretty lengthy, some as long as 18 months. And that's a long time to be without some of your employers. So my hat is off to you for all that you have done to support the Guard and the reserves in the nation. And you need to take special pride in how you've contributed to the war fight, because you have. Without you, we couldn't be doing what we're doing overseas. And we all owe you thanks.
Mr. Woodhall is General Manager of Snake River Harley-Davidson in Twin Falls. To show his support for the Idaho National Guard, he donated a motorcycle to be raffled, with the proceeds going to the Idaho Guard Reserve Family Support Fund. Tonight, Mr. Woodhall will present a check for $20,000 to Major General Saylor and Command Sergeant Major Downing.
Just as a way of background, this outstanding businessman from Twin Falls, every time I talk to him about this whole project, he tries to deflect the credit to others out here in the audience. And when I talk to those individuals, they say, no, it was all this man. So they're all great citizens and they're all great patriots, and I want to thank you for it. Whoever's idea this was, we thank them. The money will go into a fund that we call the Guard and Reserve Family Support Fund. This fund we established the last time in 2004, 2005, when the 116th Brigade was in Iraq. The purpose of this fund, it's really a fund that we help families, Guard and Reserve families that are in a time of need. Whether the washing machine breaks, the car breaks, or we can't afford some clothes for the school kids right at this point, whatever the family situation is, we have a board of directors that controls the funds, and we solicit folks who need that temporary help to request money from the fund. This fine gentleman here chairs the committee that makes the selections, but we give either zero interest loans, and in some cases, if the need is great, actually we just give them a cash donation to help that situation. So this money will be put to great use. There's a lot of need. There still are people who are suffering, who have lost jobs, who can't afford to get that car fixed. You name it, we've seen all kinds of requests. And so this great raffle, this great donation that we've had, and this $20,000, I think $18 or $83 or whatever the exact amount is, will be put to great use helping families who are really in a time of crisis. So, TJ, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Sergeant Major and I attended a family support weekend in Twin Falls about 3 months ago, and the bike that was eventually or ultimately raffled off, and a couple of others from his dealership were there, and we were all drooling and wishing we owned them and things like that. But on the way home, Sergeant Major and I decided that because of his efforts and because of what he has done for our support fund, we wanted to give something back to him. And we have a lot of people that come and go and retire, and we give some kind of award to them. Sometimes it's something that we create or something that we, a plaque. We wanted to do something that was very unique and very special, and something that when people walked into his office or his dealership, they would just be in awe, and something that wouldn't be repeated anywhere else in the country. So we got home, we got some of our good soldiers in our airmen together and said, okay, we want to put something together. You guys come up with some thoughts and ideas, and we'll get it put together. So came up with a design. All the talented people that we have out here in the Guard, we were able to put it together. So this time, TJ, we want to present this to you, and our deepest appreciation and thanks for everything that you've done for the Guard Reserve Family Support Fund.
Thank you.
You got the microphone if you want.
Sit her back there.
Fired up.
What's ahead of it? You know, back in April, I was approached by Larry Hartley down here in Twin, and he was talking about the Family Support Fund and wanted to know about some kind of a donation or whatever. And as we sat there in my office and started talking, it just kind of grew and grew. And I said, you know what, it'd be cool to have, do a bike, and I started out with a used bike, and as it grew, it's like I called him on a Friday night. I'll never forget it, about 8:30 on a Friday night. I said, you know something? I said, I'm going to do a new one. And he was so excited. It was tremendous. So anyway, he got the ball rolling, and I did find out the hard way that I broke every gaming commission law out there, which I didn't realize at the moment until I got a call from a nice young lady up here at the state capitol telling me so. So we end up bringing in the Magic Valley Harley Owners Group to go ahead and handle the raffle for us under their nonprofit organization, which I realized we had to be. And so they were a tremendous help on that. And all the folks in the Guard, and I can't remember everybody's names on it. Everybody at the table right over here with Larry and Harold and all these guys, these guys pushed it. They just got up there and sold the tickets, and they're the ones that actually did all the work. And I appreciate it very much for these guys what they did, and I'm just happy that we could make it work and it'll go back to a good fund and to a good cause. But these gentlemen right over here at this table, I still think they ought to all stand up right here. And thank you all very much, and if it wasn't for them, this never would have happened, and thank you.
The inscription on the plaque reads, Snake Harley Davidson, an American patriot. Thank you for your dedication and support for the soldiers, airmen, and families who defend our freedom. Idaho National Guard. Our first ESGR presentation will be the Department of Defense Pro Patria Award to Mr. TJ Woodhall from Snake. Harley, could you come back and join us? TJ Woodhall, owner of Snake Harley Davidson and Twin, is awarded the Department of Defense Pro Patria Award for his outstanding support of the Idaho National Guard and Reserve. The Pro Patria is the highest award given by the state ESGR, and it's only given to one business a year. And you heard the story in 2010 how this all came about, and with the check down below. And so with that, we want to say thank you and present you with the Pro Patria Award.